Okay, so unlike integer data types where we're talking about whole numbers and Boolean data types where we're talking about true and false, a floating point data type answers the question how much. So like, how much did you spend? How much gas did you put in your fuel tank? Therefore, we're talking about a floating point number. Usually, a floating point data will have some kind of a decimal value, but either way, in Java, it contains a decimal position. So it's going to be like 0.0 if it's a whole number. There's two different kinds of floating point data types in Java. The first is float and the second is double. And when we talk about significant digits of a floating point, that's referring to mathematical accuracy. Decimals are always approximations. Very rarely is a decimal right on. And so we try to get as accurate as possible. And like when you're looking at values like pi, it goes on infinitely without any repeats. So it's hard to find perfect mathematical accuracy in a lot of the values we use all the time. When it comes to Java, there's two different kinds of data types. One is float and one is double. And they're notated by the relative size. The float data type has 4 bytes of data storage available, and double is twice that. And you can see the minimum value is far larger, some 10 times larger for double than for, well, not 10 times, but about, let's see, it's about like what, 7 times larger. I have to do the math, but it's quite a bit larger when you're talking about doubles versus floats. So if you want something that's more accurate, you use doubles, but if you want something that's faster, uses less storage, use a float. So often when we're doing game development, we use floats. We're doing general math, we use doubles. We're going to stop the recording here.